Hola, buenos dias. What day are we on? 30 some. It'll say on the title of the video. We are in Ponferrada. I think here is the castle. Can you see the castle? Pretty cool, that, isn't it? We've already walked 4.6 miles this morning. We walked with another pilgrim, had a chat, so that's why I'm late doing my video. And today we've got 20 miles to do, so nearly a quarter of the way there. Just stopped for breakfast for a Napolitano, which is a pan chocolate to us. But it's very nice. And then just climb the hill to the cathedral and then out of this town. It's one of those days where you either stop every 2 to 3k, so you've got to be disciplined and not stop at them all, or you'll never get where you're going. And it's also due to rain, so we're kind of racing the clouds really, hoping we get where we're going before 2 o'clock when the rain is due. So that's it from me. Speak to you later. Buen camino. Here we are on the last, hopefully the last hill of the day, and someone's a joker around here to put an advert for a taxi right by this vineyard. Hola, buen camino. The end of day 34. I worked out what day it was. We do have a plan, you know, that tells us what day it is. And I forget to look at it most days. Do you know all the places merge into one? I just met some people when we got here. So we are in Villafranca. And the Camino is a funny thing, right? You bump into the same people. Some days you spend the whole day passing and repassing the same people. Other times you see people and then you won't see them for like a week and a half. We just saw a couple today from the Netherlands that we haven't seen for before Leon. Quite a bit before Leon, actually. So, you know, a good 10 days ago. And they were really surprised to see us. They thought they'd seen the back of us and that they'd gone too far forward for us to catch up. But actually we've caught up here, mainly because we had 2 really long mileage days. Today worked out about 20 miles. Yesterday was 16 and a half. And I think a lot of people would have split up the difference into 3 days, the 2 sections into 3 or maybe 4 days actually, whereas we did them in 2. And I'm suffering for it, if I'm honest. My toes are sore from coming downhill yesterday and hitting the front of my trainers. Even though I've got trainers that are a little bit bigger, half a size bigger, which is recommended because your feet swell up when you're on your feet all day, still just the constant downhill was sore. Any steps or anything or any slopes today were really hard after yesterday. I've got pain up both shins from that. So, and today, despite my socks and shoe combo being really reliable for ages, I had a couple of hot spots. They haven't turned into blisters, fortunately, but I just need to keep an eye on it, as they might do. So tomorrow we have only got 12 and a half miles, I think, to do, which means we're going to stay for breakfast in this hotel we are in, have a lie-in. A lie-in means sleeping till 7 as opposed to 5:30, which is when we normally get up. And so we'll be on the road probably for 8 o'clock. And hopefully where we're going for maybe 1, so we get quite a decent rest, and we're going to need it because the day after is 18 and a half miles up a mountain, over the top of it, which is a bit undulating, and then down the other side, which really is the last hard trek of the whole thing. So looking forward to get that over and done with, if I'm honest. Today, I was saying to my dad, the only thing that got me through today was repeating to myself fairly regularly, just get through this, and this is the last time you're ever going to have to walk 20 miles in a day. Because it was so hard. It was hot, and then it stopped being hot, and then the clouds came in. It's actually raining at the moment in Villafranca. Might have actually stopped, but it was raining after we had dinner. There's due rain and storms all night, and there's also due rain tomorrow, so I wonder, have we run out of luck? We've had hot days, we've had fair days, but we haven't had any rainy days yet. Never had to put the rain cover on, particularly over my rucksack. Never had to put my special rucksack shaped poncho on. So maybe that's for tomorrow. We'll let you know. Anyway, buen camino. Speak to you tomorrow.